right, so we're gonna do a league here with 5-color creativity. We're using LS Visualist from his CFE Pro article. One change I'm making is I'm including Sundering Titan instead of Iona in the sideboard. It is mainly for the mirror and for any other modern decks that seem to play like multiple different colors of lands. It has absolutely blown me out the times that it's been played against me, and they've been able to resolve it after I've Unmoored Ego'd them. And we're going to stop naming Archon of Cruelty with Unmoored Ego. We will be starting with Indomitable Creativity as our naming target there. In the mirror, we're still learning how to play the mirror. It's a little bit odd, a little bit awkward sometimes, but we're getting there. We're getting better, and we're learning how to play the deck. It's really interesting, really deep, and really powerful. Probably the best deck in Modern, although everyone says that about whatever deck they play in Modern. So, you know, if you're in the comments on either Twitch or YouTube, let me know like what you would like to see, because I'm definitely looking for suggestions there. This is like a pretty decent hand, I would say. You really like to see Rain and 6 in the opener. That's like what's ideal, but without a fetch land, it's like totally fine to have, you know, like an ice, and hope to draw a third land for something like Fable. We obviously don't have the mana for Leyline Binding at the moment, but a single fetch land will get us there, or pretty close to it anyway. Noble Hierarch. Is this like Infect? Like, I don't know. Okay, kind of nice to see the Sacred Founder here, in fact. So we will start off with Keytrude Triome, and we'll see what they're up to. If they play another, like, if they like play the Birds of Paradise or something here, I can just fire the two of them, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, it does look like Infect. I've not seen Infect in a very long time. So, I have... Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's a really nice draw. So I'm going to go Sacred Foundry, untapped. And this will just get a pump spell out of their hand, but that's okay. Oh, he just has a Spell Pierce. Okay. Only 3 cards left in hand, but take up to 4. So let's see what they're going to do here. Most likely they don't have a lot of interaction for my actual creativity. But let's see. If they only hit me for 2 here, that's not too bad. I can live with that. Okay, cool. So that actually is all my mana for Leyline Binding. So I actually might just fire that off. So if I fire off Leyline Binding here, next turn if I draw a fetch land, I can Creativity. He would not have the mana to pump his Inkmoth Nexus potentially next turn. So one of the things that you have to learn about playing against Infect that I remember from testing against my friend Ori back in the day, who played a lot of it, is that you really don't want to try to kill their creatures on their turn, especially with Burn. Because they just have punt spells, and they can just get around it, and it just makes their creatures bigger anyway, which is all they really wanted to do in the first place. So trying to kill their creatures on this turn is probably better. So Leyline Binding is the best way to do that. But I would have to play the Proving Ground in order to make that happen, and then it won't have Burn for the Inkmoth Nexus, but I think I have to live with that. So hopefully it doesn't have another Spell Pierce plus a bunch of Burn, but I think we do have to just go for the Leyline Binding here on the Noble Hierarch. Could also just get a Vines out of his hand, which would not be so bad. That's what I'm expecting here. Yeah, Vines of Vastwood. Okay. Well, either way, he could have kicked it, and that would have been bad. So, all right. Well, we're going to pass the turn. We're going to hope we draw a fetch land, and then I think we would be in good shape. We also just have to hope to not die right now, but maybe he'll play around Lightning Bolt. Who knows? Yep. We'll go to 4 poison. Most likely what I would do here is, if he doesn't play a land, yeah, so he doesn't play a land, our default here is, all right, well, we don't have anything to target anyway. So we're going to play Steam Vents untapped because our life total does not matter. And we're just going to fire the Noble Hierarch. Yeah, we're just going to deal 2 to it, just to be safe. Yeah. Likely has a pump spell. Yeah, again, it's just about getting the pump spells out of his hand, because that's now damage we're not going to take, right? See, if we had tried to do that on his turn, we take 2 more damage, or we take 2 more poison, which is very bad. And we're really itching for a fetch land here. One thing we could have considered, I suppose, is just playing the Fable so that we just guarantee that we have the token. So it's going to be 5 if he has another punch, so we're dead. Oh, no, we're just dead. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen an effect in a while, man. That's interesting. What are we looking for here? We really want, like, artifact removal for his Inkmoth Nexus. And Boseiju even just hits the Inkmoth Nexus anyway. Dress Down, kind of interesting as well. Aether Gust for the green creatures, sure. Collective Brutality actually seems fantastic. That's probably it. I don't know about, like, Spell Pierce. Shadow Prophecy seems too slow. Not really what we're looking for. Otherwise, I could see Fable being a little on the slow side. Maybe cut 2 of those. I could see cutting a Leyline Binding just because Inkmoth Nexus doesn't get hit by it. Spell Pierce. Yeah, I think I cut Spell Pierce. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to kill his creatures. And in that case, put Leyline Binding back. Yeah, put a Fable back. There, and just hedge. Okay, give it a shot. Okay. May as well play this untapped because, again, life total doesn't fucking matter against Infect. Not what you want to see, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I need to make sure that I draw a land, so let's ice the Inkmoth Nexus. Alright, we did draw a land. It is a tapped land, but okay, here's an untapped land. I like to see that. We're going to do that because we want to Prismari Command. He's not even going to attack. That's very interesting. Pretty surprising. Nothing. I'm going to get black here. Yeah, I guess I'll just discard both of the Archons. The rest of my hand is like very good against him. And I'm just ready to go off like once I have the mana. Yeah, so I just like play this, pass. And if he just continues to do nothing, then great. He's gonna go to 18. Noble Hierarch. Okay. think I just ignore that. Just like trying to find like a Spell Pierce or something. No, I don't have Spell Pierce, so. Maybe I should have killed it. Cause like, what am I discarding? Ooh, that's my third Archon. Not cool. Interesting. I'll just discard these two. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't want the Nature's Claim. But I'm making a lot of mana. So I should have maybe even kept a land and just hardcast an Archon. I'm gonna go for creativity here. Let me check the wording on Vines of Vastwood. I know it's like not what you think it is. Target creature can't be the target of spells. So that does work, yeah. Okay, so he can actually Vines my Dwarf token to counter my creativity. Super awkward. But if I were to do this, what can he do? Because if he fetches and Spell Pierces, I can just pay for it, and I still get a creativity for 1. I can't imagine anything he can do here. I really can't. If I miss something, then fuck me. Like he can essentially Spell Pierce to make it so I only get 1 Archon. I think that's all I can do. Or he can Vines my Dwarf token to again give me only 1 Archon. Okay. Right, so he Spell Pierces, and I just say yes. Okay. You have to sack something. Then he'll sack an Inkmoth Nexus. Sounds good. Okay. I think we are blocking if he attacks with the Inkmoth Nexus. I think. Plays a Noble Hierarch. Now we're not. Okay, he's not even playing it. He goes Blighted Agent. Okay. Actually, a great draw. No, I can't get double green, unfortunately. I'm just gonna attack first, I think. Yeah. He's got 2 creatures that do roughly the same thing. So no reason to like kill one to force him to sack a specific one. If he does that with his Inkmoth Nexus, I will probably Nature's Claim it. Alright, so he just sacks the Hierarch, that's fine. Ooh. Do I go for it? I think so. I think I do. If it works, he's dead. If it doesn't, I have 0 poison, and what is he gonna do? And I mean, Vines of Vastwood is all I can think of that he would have that would even stop it. Oh, that's right. That was my last Archon. Whoops. Got me there. So guess what's in my hand? Oh, and I just realized my opponent's at fucking 3, so we'll just kill him. Sorry, I didn't mean to BM you. Literally just realized that was not meant to be rude. That was just like, oh yeah, look at that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't think so. Maybe Aether Gust is bad, and I just want like Spell Pierces. I think that might be it. Like even just like to protect my own combo and just having a couple. I think it's fine. Yeah, this seems good. I put Seijo for his Inkmoth Nexus's Nexi? Nexi. Renan 6 for his Hierarchs. Oh, and even a Persist, I like that. Glistener Elf, okay. So my assumption is he has a pump spell here, but I think that's okay. Ooh. Oh, now that's a freaking draw. Yeah, let's do it. 2 modes. -2, -2. Reveal your hand. Glistener Elf. And I'm sure he's got a pump spell, and that is fine. Even if he has a Spell Pierce here. Yeah, snakes can fail. Okay. Now then. Alright, so we know the coast is clear to Persist next turn. So we take Vines of Vastwood just because it does a lot more damage. So here you go. So we'll be taking 3 Infect this turn most likely. Maybe 4 if he wants to Snakes can fail just to do 1 extra damage. So up to 3 Infect. Alright, and that was his last card, so he went Blighted Agent, and he has Glistener Elf, Snakes and Bill. So we're just gonna, oh, let me Persist first. Alright, and then we'll play this tapped. And there we go. Let's see What you got? He discarded the Glistener Elf. It's a Snakeskin Veil. We're at 3 infect currently. Go up to 5. So let's see. Yeah, I think that we're not dead. But so my plan here, and I think this works. I think. So I attack. He sacks the Ignoble Hierarch. I play Wrenn 6, minus on the Blighted Agent. No, that won't work because he still gets the +1/+1 counter. Yeah, I'm basically just leaving Eldrazi down next turn. That's pretty much it. We'll just start by attacking though. He's gonna go ahead and Snakeskin Veil. Guess that's fine. Probably just dress down and upkeep. Could even go, yeah, I can even just go like Steam Vents untapped. Wrenn 6. I mean, I could do an Inspect Spell, but I'm at 5, in fact. I just want to, like, be absolutely certain. See, I'm just going to dress down and upkeep. Cabal Nexus, for which I had a Besieges. And we did it. Sweet. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let that happen, unfortunately. Kinda sucks, but it's okay. Seasoned Pyromancer. I think I'll let that happen. If he wants to discard his last card to draw 2. Think it's worth gusting? Maybe it is. Alright. I guess it's like, what else am I gusting? Especially considering that he draws a card and then has to make that decision. Discard both of these, although, I mean, fetch lands get us dwarf tokens, but I think it's still worth it to do this. There we go. That's more like what we want. Green, red. And I think we still just plus for now. Yeah, we need to get some lands. Time to start making lots of dwarves. He's going to Unholy Heat. We're right at 6. He's got 5 archetypes. Alright, fair enough. Now he's got Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think I need to make a dwarf yet to trade. Good tanks, about to make a 2/2. He's a Seasoned Pyromancer, it's fine. Draws 2. Not pretty. Den of the Bugbear. Okay, that's a good lightning bolt target. What's he have for a red? Okay. Ooh, good draw. This is what we need to be doing. The double Fable is really like how we win this game, actually. Yeah, works for me. Oh no. Okay, good. Did I fuck up? No, I didn't. I'm good. I mean, yeah, I've got more dwarf tokens, dude. It's my first one. And we'll just take 2, I think. I think I actually just don't use this. And yeah, pinging one of these is the same as just making dwarf tokens. Although, you know, actually gonna do this because I want to make sure that I can besage you a Bloodwind. Just make sure I have a treasure token in play. It's a nice little blowout right there. Would you? I mean, we can't. Yeah, I can fetch up a. I don't think I want to pay 3 life to do it, actually. Or second treasure. I guess I could second treasure. Yeah. I guess it's not like so bad to do it. To cycle. Solid ground. Okay. I mean, honestly, we win. Like, yeah. Actually, probably just ping him here. Because we're just gonna make infinite reflections end of his turn. Literally just gonna kill him on the backswing. Yeah, I gotta do it. Sorry, but I mean, I guess. The chat says, I think our draws are basically lightning bolt or not lightning bolt. But I don't know, like, this is kind of what I like to be doing in a match like this, where he's not doing anything, I'm not doing anything, but I happen to have 2 reflections in play. So I get to make 2 2s equal to the number of lands that I have. And I will just kill him. Oh, we got there. I won the match. That puts us at 3-0. Looking pretty good. Let's go to round 4. So that was red-black mid-range. And so I've been told by a good friend of mine that happened to have gotten to day 2 in the Modern Championship at MTG 30 that red-black scam might be the best deck in Modern, and that I should play it. And maybe that will be the next deck that I try on stream. What I don't think is that red-black mid-range is a particularly good deck, or is well positioned. It's just like trying to play Jund right now. It's just maybe a little better, but I think unless you're playing a super fair deck, I don't know that you have the tools. Alright, I would love to play first. And this is an awkward one. Oh, this is super awkward. Do I have to mulligan? I think I should. Yeah. I think I should. It's very awkward. This is like not great, but I think it will keep. Anything that lets me put an Archon back in my deck from a mulligan actually feels like pretty good. Yawgmoth. Okay. I'm just gonna play this on tap because I can Leyline Binding if I need to. If I draw a land here, like, the hand's fine. It's not fantastic, but it is fine. Olive roots. Yeah. Should that have been a leyline binding on the hierarch? It's kind of interesting. Okay. Wow. Dude's going off. I mean, yeah, I don't think. So obviously, playing against Yawgmoth. I mean, I have a bad hand against Yawgmoth here, but I mean, leyline binding on anything here doesn't help. I'm just gonna take my turn. Did not draw a land, which is not pretty. Just gonna hope they didn't fucking draw anything. Really all we can do, unfortunately. Yeah, missing land drops is not a recipe for success. But so far, all he has is mana dorks. Somehow he still has 4 cards in hand. That's so. Yeah, what I'm thinking is Chord, and it's like maybe I can. Yes, Strangleroot Geist. Okay. It's like that's so much damage. It's like I'm tempted to. Yeah, I feel like I have to bind it because it's 5 damage. It's like you want to save it for Yawgmoth, but I mean, I don't do anything. See, 5/4. Yeah, just plays Yawgmoth. It's like, okay. Well then, what did we draw? Yeah, I think we could pretty much concede at this point. Maybe he won't know what he's playing against. It's actually very possible. He could think he's playing against Rhinos. So we'll go on more ego. Try to name Yawgmoth. Put in Sundering Titan before we go against him, though. Normally that would be Iona. 2 Aether Gust. And, you know, I think I'm going to leave in Collective Brutality. See how Swap Pierces. Take out. I think I'm going to take out both Shadow Prophecies. I'm actually going to board it in a Collective Brutality. And then we'll take them out on the draw. Oh, it's so annoying because this. Yeah, I have to mulligan a 1-lander, unfortunately. I'll keep. I'll put back Urn and 6, and I'm actually gonna play a mountain first. Try to kill the thing. Because there's nothing like Urn 6 is my only like legit 2-drop really. So 2-drop fetch like great. I think maybe he's just gonna play Dork. I assume. Is that season? Oh, fucking Young Wolf. Not as straightforward. Okay, okay. Alright, we have a game plan. We have a game plan. Really, when Yawgmoth doesn't go turn 1 Dork, it does feel like, what are you actually doing? Yeah, yeah. Chat says at least Young Wolf doesn't tap for mana. That's exactly right. Okay, we'll take 1. It's fine. If he's not like unloading his entire hand, we can actually have a conversation. And we'll bolt the bird, as the proverbs say. Okay, we have no fetch lands, so Wrenn and 6 does nothing, but that's okay. And in fact, I can't even cast Wrenn and 6, but perhaps I'll be able to attack and... yeah, we'll see. But again, honestly, Double Fable is good in any format. You can just make copies of each other. You can do things. You can do things. He has 3 mana. And we now have black, which is nice. That really could be helpful. Eldritch Evolution, the Young Wolf. What is the 3-drop he wants? Alright, 2 or 3, right? 6 or less, yeah. I think it's Grist, okay. Fair enough. We'll say yes. And it's kind of tough. I think it's just Wrenn. Maybe it's nothing. I may actually just keep this hand. This does a lot, actually. Yeah. I think it's nothing too. I think I'm actually just done here. And then I can Leyline Binding the Young Wolf, attack Grist. I think that's what I want to do. We could just trade with Young... okay. Right, so offer the trade with Young Wolf. If he takes it, we can then kill the insect. Yeah, okay. Let's see what he chooses to do here. Yeah, so he trades with Young Wolf. Yeah, the 1/1 is whatever. So we can go... so I can Binding Grist. Binding Grist kill the insect token? Seems okay. Yeah. You would... right, because you don't care about the insect token. And we don't have anything to fetch that. Okay. So Binding Grist. And we'll just play Fable. Second Fable. Yeah, because really, like, right now, Double Fable is an actual threat. The 1/1 doesn't matter as long as there's not a Grist in play. Now potentially killing a Hierarch would be nice. Don't need this Blood Crypt because everything is a swamp. But I'll keep Wrenn and 6. Dwarf Mine. Shaman. Yeah, so chat thinks he shouldn't have even blocked with the Young Wolf. He should have just taken 2 onto the Grist. Which is fair. It's gonna go Chord. Go for 2. Okay. Geist, sure. How about a dwarf? Here we go. Okay. Yawgmoth. Taking both at Ren. Nope. No block. Interesting. So block here. Probably don't block with this one. So you want to keep this around. And he would... You let Ren take 1. Yeah. If he wants to sack both creatures to kill my reflection, then that's fine. Okay, now it gets a little complicated. But then again, maybe not. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, if he has 2 Undying creatures here, what do we do? I think I just plus return the Blood Crypt. Can play it tapped. Actually, I play it untapped because it's just more reflections. And then pass. Could still be dead here if you don't another Young Wolf or something. Yes, that is also a good draw. Yep. Yeah, that's... What is that? 3 Eldritch Evolutions and a Court of Calling. What are you gonna do? I think we're actually dead, right? Yeah, when you get 4 tutors, it's kind of GG. He can just keep, yeah, he does this infinitely and we just lose 2 life to his 1 life. That's GG. You just take those losses, I think. Alright, yes, I see the loop. Good job. We did have some bad draws. A few lines there. Could have been literally anything. I mean, yeah, we didn't see a creativity or anything there. But alright, 3-1. Last match. Let's have a good one. That's definitely like, it doesn't happen super often. Like, for example, when I was in Las Vegas, the match I had against like Amulet Titan, like I didn't play well. Like I definitely had like 1 or 2 plays where I was like, man, I'd like to have that one back. But looking back at it, it's like I had, you know, no opportunity to put an Archon into play. And as rare as it is, you know, matches like that, you're just probably not going to win regardless. And so that's sort of the downside of this deck, but I think like, you know, in matches like that, you're favored to be able to do it, and once it's in play, I mean, they can't really do anything about it. So I think it's a really good deck, and you can't keep hands like this, unfortunately. So Mulligan, and we'll keep this one. Not pretty, but I like to put back Dwarven Mine in hands like this. Although then again, what is the second creativity doing? Nothing. So this can be safe. Put that back. We don't know what they're playing, but we'll see. Island. I like the Renin 6 draw. The Renin 6 draw makes me feel like Dwarven would have been better to put back. Merfolk. Okay. Interesting. So I will not be casting Renin 6 this turn. Okay, just calling Tar and pass. Yeah, it's really funny, like, every time I've had Iona in my deck, I get blown out by Sundering Titan. I'm like, man, it's like Sundering Titan is so good. And then it's like, obviously, when I play against a deck like this, it's like, man, like, Iona would have been way better. Alright, so he goes Svelune. A little bit awkward. So can't be counted. Blah, put him in play. So I really can't get white here. Okay, so it doesn't have, yeah, it doesn't have ward. Just gives ward. Important to note. But still trying to think of what really the plan is here. It's like you want to get Renin 6 in play, but you also want to get Leyline Binding into play. This Violin. I think you really have to kill this Violin here and get off of the Renin 6 plan, in which case we would go, yeah, we would go Sacred Foundry tapped, untap, place steam as untapped. Line binding this violin. This currently costs. Wait, blue, white, no. Yeah, we have to do it tapped. Okay. Another Triumph. The only Triumph I have that produces white is the Rogren, which is currently. Wait. Just a plane. It's just an island, right? Yeah. It's weird. Actually, the mountain is the only thing that's grayed out, which is incorrect, right? So I have to get Sacred Foundry tapped. Okay, then we're gonna go. Yeah, not what we would love to see, but I think we have to. If we can't let him draw cards off of Sviolin. Tide Shaper on my Sacred Foundry. Okay. Let me just play a Fable, I suppose. Well resolved. I honestly didn't expect it to. And I will just play this. Hey girl, I got you. Here you have some shapely tides. How about I shape some more tides of yours? I don't know how that one goes. Yeah, I'm not blocking, dude. I'm just not. Okay. gonna be killing some of this stuff and making treasure tokens. How about that? If one, yeah. We're gonna now pass. I don't think we're dead. There's no way we're dead. I think we're in great shape, actually. Let's see if it does anything weird here. Nothing. I will take 2. Yeah, I mean, Merfolk, as good as of a deck as it is, without... Oh, I mean, come on. Yeah, feel free, dude. I mean, I can't imagine what would happen. It's like subtleties. Oh, okay. Force negation. Hold spell pierce, obviously, but we'll go like 1, 2. I mean, do we play around? Yeah, I guess we'll be like super fucking careful. I have to imagine that Collective Brutality is good. I have to imagine some amount of Artifact Destruction is good. And they have... Am I worried about their counter spells? Like, kinda? Yeah, like Veil, like I'm thinking about Veil. Is it... Opponent's disconnected. Okay, I mean, Fire This is amazing because they have 1-drops, or 1/1s, but... like, Shadow Prophecy out. I don't think I played Veil. I think like, yeah, like they're gonna have maybe some. I mean, yes, it always cycles, but okay. What am I taking out? Like I really like Collective Brutality. I just do. They've got plenty of 2-drop creatures, easy enough to discard an Archon to it and get a lot of value. They go to more out. 3rd Spell Pierce. Okay, I could see boarding out a Spell Pierce for a Veil, though. I want a Boseiju, for sure. I don't think I like Dress Down. I don't think I do. I think I like Dress Down better than Veil, actually. I think I'd rather be dealing with other creatures. It's not at its best. I agree. I think I'd rather have Veil than Dress Down. And I think I'll leave it at that for now. Unfortunately, it looks like my opponent can. He's showing the game, but okay, he's good. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely keep. We have the turn 2 Leyline Binding, which is nice. Should play Rogran and then fetch for Zeta Torres. He plays a Silver Gill out. You know, I'm gonna just bolt this while he is chilling, and then I'll pass. Did not draw land, which is unfortunate, but we'll be alright. In fact, if we go to discard next turn, we can persist an Archon, which I've totally done before. I don't care. Could have considered cycling Veil there. Maybe should have. Chat says this, I'm not sure this is the game their deck should be trying to play. I'm not sure what game they're trying to play. It's just okay, so they revealed another Merfolk structure because they just have another in hand. Okay. Seems like, yeah, I'm just gonna cycle this. I mean, I need another land. Yeah, like you would think a perfect player would want at least an Aether Vial. If not, like, multiple lords and shit, right? You know, maybe Dress Down would be good against this deck. I think I probably should have boarded in. But I don't think I like Binding either of these. Go to 8. Okay. I like trying to fetch land. Okay, he plays this card. Yeah, I'm thinking kill a Merfolk Trickster. I mean, if he wants to, yeah, if he wants to use Farce of Negation on this, then I'm happy to oblige. Where are my life total? I'm actually gonna need a mountain just to save my life total. 2 damage, loot. Does not have it. I'll discard that and persist, I suppose, since I have another one. I think. Yeah, I think I do keep both of them. So it could be that and like Door in Mine. Yeah, okay. So I'll discard this and Door in Mine. Next turn I persist. If he counters it, I persist again. Yeah. We'll go 12. What does he target? He targets the wrong one. Alright, what do you got, dude? Show me. Show me, please. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty bad decision by him, I think. Interesting. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let that resolve. Okay. Let him go ahead and yes, Doc Magic in chat says that Dwarven Mine is turned off until Tideshaper dies. That's true, unless I'm able to get an additional mountain. So that's very true. Let's see here. He's trying to sacrifice his Mutavault in order to counter my thing. So we'll fetch not Dwarven Mine. I'll be fetching probably a Blood Crypt to make sure that I can persist next turn. I'll allow that to become a creature. And then, let's see. I believe I'm supposed to still pay, and then he just sacrifices again. Should be more focus this time. And the next turn he shouldn't be able to pay for my other persist. In fact, I can just kill shit. And then no, I can't pay. Cool. I take 4 this turn, no big deal. I will take 6 damage. Currently, yes, I do now have the ability to play Door in Mine. And I do believe I'm supposed to wait. I'm supposed to wait. I feel like I need to wait. But if we persist, yeah, I guess there's not much you can have. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. So what happens? I guess I'm worried about like Spell Pierce into like Lord. But I guess Spell Pierce I can pay for. So what am I worried about? Like Flusterstorm? Yeah, Flusterstorm does it. I mean, Spell Pierce is fine. No, not fine. And then just sack. He does seem to be tanking hard enough that I think we're okay. Oh, was he? I think that's something about this deck that I do have to like try to keep in mind is like when you play too scared, you're gonna miss potential wins. And in this case, it's like, okay, yeah, he counters it, but I can live another turn and potentially creativity the next turn just because of ice, right? I can just tap something, live another turn. be okay. Alright, well, we got an Archon to play. Typically. Alright, here's the thing. I don't think that is going to actually help you that much. Okay, now he has tapped my Archon, which I don't really care about that much. I can now potentially just fire. Back here. Okay, I guess I can like do it on his upkeep. Does that matter? Fire his Tideshaper just to be careful. If he top decks a Lord, we win. Yeah. Alright. We did it. 4-1. Not too bad. I like to open my chests, personally, because I don't have infinite play points just yet. So I say, stick around and let's do this. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing. 5 play points. Yeah, his outs were like pretty narrow at that point. We did okay. Increasing devotion. Let's go. Ooh, 35 play points is pretty legit, actually. That's pretty legit, dude. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Extended Art Medallion Mindsinger. Okay. Bladewing. What the fuck? What do they do to Bladewing, dude? Dude, you remember Rurik's Bladewing from Onslaught? What happened to him, dude? Karuga, the new Yorion. I feel like Rurik's Bladewing has died multiple times. Alright, last one, let's go. Angel's Grace, is there something? People will still play ad nauseum. Alright, well cool, thanks you guys for watching. Definitely gonna post this one up on YouTube and trying to do these like once a week, if not potentially more. And next time, probably looking at doing Rakdos Scam and maybe having Adam on as a guest because he top 8'd the modern qualifier and seems to know what to do with the deck. So that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.